couple of questions. You guys pop up on my For You page often.
Yeah, what's up? What's up, Bella?
The first thing I wanted to know was because I'm kind of new here. Who did you meet first between Olivia and Shanice?
I met Olivia first, but it was not romantic. And as far as who I started dating first, definitely by far Shanice.
And so when you talk about you want to build it with seven girls or seven wives, I see you tend to use a lot of adjectives. Like you say, I want like seven beautiful queens, or you kind of specify certain things when it comes to looks. And I don't see you really talking about them in a sort of intellectual way or business type of way.
And that's my fault that you didn't hear that. And I take full responsibility. I thought I said that. I want beautiful women that are, like generationally beautiful women that have a more beautiful spirit and a more beautiful personality, strong, ambitious, and actually want to go after their potential. The whole point of like us coming together to form a power family is to push everybody to their potential. Like that's the only reason we'd all be together and to do big things, huge.
Okay. The only thing is, for real, it kind of seems like like a scam. Something seems really fake.
What's a
Like
scam?
some, I don't know what it is. It's either the way he talks, the way you talk, sorry, Sean, or sometimes you butt in when they start talking. It's kind of condescending. They like to be super submissive, which is not a problem, like to each its own. But it's like you dim their light often. And I've heard other people say it, so I know I'm not the first.
Yeah,
But
people say a lot of stuff.
yeah, but it's because we see it. It kind of looks weird sometimes
You
in
just
a relationship.
you just had a girl literally leave the comfort of her bed with her fiance to sneak into the bathroom to ask me why I only have two massage chairs.
I don't know about all
Get up.
that. I don't really care for the massage chairs.
But I'm saying
That's
like
okay.
that's my point. You guys kind of like come up here. I don't want to say with shade, but like with shade and sling like a lot of like accusations and just come after our.
Okay, but I'm not talking about massage chairs.
And I'm not talking about massage chairs either. I'm talking about what we're doing now. Like,
I know, but I'm
why do
saying
you why do- okay? Why do you feel like we're our relationship is a scam?
I'm saying you dim their light. It doesn't seem like a normal equal relationship that is based off of love. It seems like a business. And that's why it's kind of scamful because you use things like I want beautiful queen, I want love, I want
So
to
me
build a family with
saying
them.
what I want and knowing what I want. Me saying that I want beautiful
You
women.
use these words, but then when you get into explaining kind of like your relationship, it looks like a business. That's why it seems so scamish.
Family is business. You guys should be building together.
Family is not business. Sorry,
Well,
that is
I'm
absolutely
gonna tell you
wrong.
this. I'm gonna tell you this. The last sports majors of the last football team that sold was the Broncos for four
Here
point.
you go again with football.
I'm
I'm just
literally
saying,
sitting here trying to
you
make an
guys,
example, but you're like not even like listening. So the thing is
my
like,
fault.
if you wanna talk, just go ahead and talk. We'll let you talk because I thought we were having a conversation.
You're right, but the question was really that I think family isn't a business, and I feel like this looks like a business and it doesn't look like something that's really actually based off of love. So if it's a business, just say that cuz I honestly feel like these girls could really get it going out of what y'all have going on here. It's, people watch, people do what I'm doing right now, the request, you get a bunch of comments out of it, you get a bunch of traction out of it. Just say it for what it is instead of using things like love and family to kind of hook people in because this is something that could be dangerous in the long run, in my opinion.
I honestly feel like this. You can think what like you want, and like clearly you came to like hear yourself talk. So was there like a question in there?
Yeah, so the question basically is this really something that is rooted out of love, or is this actually a business that has nothing to do with what you put out there, which is that you have these girls by your side that you love, that you're willing to have a family with? Is this profit? Is this really just profit? Yes or no?
All right. Profit how?
Like, is there something more than just money out of this?
Who? Let me ask you a question. Who would not want to make money with their family? Who would not want to build an empire with the people that they love?
That's great
But-
and everything, but money is something
So
that
why? But my question to you is, why does it have to be either or? Why can't it be both? Why can't it be love and we build together? Like
I'm
why?
not saying that it's wrong to have both. First of all, I
That's
agree
exactly
with
what you're saying.
No, I'm saying that money is one of those things that doesn't last. It's very I don't know what the word is, but once you're gone, the money stays here. I'm asking if there's something deeper than just profit out of this. That's what I'm asking. I'm not saying it's
So,
bad to have a
so
relationship where you guys are also both financially, responsible and everything is good when it comes to the money. I'm just saying when the money is all gone, when everything fails, is there something else out of this that, I don't know. Am I tripping?
I'm gonna be honest with you. The measure of a man is not his bank account; it's his ability. The fact is, like, dude, you could take everything from us and we would get it right back because we all have ability. Mm-hmm.
Okay, but I'm asking, is there something more than this ability or this money that you just spoke of? Is there
Okay,
something else
we really,
here?
we really love each other, and I'll let the ladies talk more about this. We really love each other, and we want to build generational wealth. Do you feel like there's something wrong with that?
I feel like it's a lie. That's why. I honestly, I'm
It's coming
having,
out of our mouths, though.
no, but that's the
What more
thing.
do we have to prove for you to
Okay, but
you?
here's the thing though. I'm just like you both. I know I'm talking through a screen, but I'm also a human. And when someone says something, you can see sincerity, you can feel sincerity, and I'm sorry. This doesn't
So, are
feel
you being
sincere.
sincere by showing us your wall?
Okay,
I
hold
want to
on.
have a sincere conversation with you, and I'm looking at your wall.
I'm
But we're
saying that
but
this
we're the ones that's not sincere.
No, it's not the same thing because you have set up your camera and put this title up here and have these girls next to you. You guys prepared. I'm just trying to ask my questions. I'm not trying to show my face. I'm not trying to show my identity. I'm not someone that's a public figure per se. So we're not on the same thing right now. You can show your face because that's what you do. You're trying to get, this is your job. Pretty much, this is what you're doing. You've set up the live, you set up, I'm just here asking questions. I'm not here to
You're
get
not really even
my
asking
face
questions,
shown.
though. You're just like making
I
it.
did. I asked
We
three
answered
so
your question,
far.
and then you just said that it's false and you don't believe us.
I've asked three so far, sir.
So
I've
you
asked
asked
three.
questions, and everything we told you, you said you don't believe.
No, the first one, which was, is there a profit out of this? You said yes. I said okay. The second one, I said, is there something deeper than just money out of this? You said yes. I say it seems unsincere, sorry. But if you say it, you say it. But the last question that I had, because I know there's a bunch of people here that, want to join, is keeping it a buck. A lot of people are showing concerns about you meeting Olivia at a young age, um, and not just her, but also sometimes the way you speak to them. And there's like clips that were shown of you kind of scolding them, scolding Shanice last time because she booted off this person off of a live. And I know you see the comments of narcissist, narcissist, narcissist. And I wonder, do you actually feel like there's some sort of negative way in your actions towards these girls, especially on screen?
No.
Because we don't even know how far it
I
goes
think
behind
that
closed
people
doors.
pay attention to like what negative. If I paid attention to what negative people say about me, I wouldn't be here. Oh, your mom was on drugs. Oh, your mom was out in the streets. Oh, your mom was this. Oh, you ain't never gonna be nothing. Oh, you've been homeless 4 times. Oh, you've been da 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 through all this adversity. You're never gonna make it. You're never gonna amount to nothing, dude. If I literally like listen to that stuff, I wouldn't be here today. I didn't get
Okay,
to where I'm at by listening to people who like tell me I can't do stuff. I actually thrive on it. Like you guys motivate me. Like I be in the gym, like okay, just wait. Like where do you live? Because when I have people like you come on, the only thing that I think is, dude, I'm gonna go literally and build like a community center in that city. Oh, I'm gonna go build a school there. Oh, I'm gonna go do like a housing project for like the homeless people there. I'm gonna go do so much good in her community. She's like, wow, that dude is legit. So you guys don't do anything but motivate me. Like all the people that come up here and talk stuff, I'm like, bro, I'm just gonna go to their community and build and do good and do good and do good and do good. Because
I get it.
people try to sit here and like attack you, but the thing is, I know who I am at the end of the day. Am I a perfect person? No. Is my heart amazing? Absolutely. Do I want to help people? Yes. Do we help more people being together than I am by myself? Absolutely, we do.
Okay, I
And
get
I'm not,
that,
and
but the
I'm not
question
gonna
the
back down.
question was the question actually was though, when you see these comments of them saying you're a narcissist or you're delusional, and then when
Why?
there's actual footage of the way you speak to these girls sometimes, and people
Yeah,
saying that this
yeah,
is wrong.
yeah,
When you look
yeah,
at that, do you
yeah,
actually see any truth in this? Because I'm
yeah.
saying if
No,
they're talking about a bunch of stuff that
no,
makes no sense, cool, they're being haters. But
no,
I'm sorry, some of the stuff you do is
bro.
so out of pocket.
All
It
right.
really is.
So you feel like that the stuff that people say about Grant Cardone pays for my penthouse, all my awards are
I
fake.
don't know what they said about that.
Oh,
I don't know
hold
nothing
on.
about that.
So
I don't know
I'm
anything about
literally
that.
trying to,
I'm talking about
I'm
narcissists and
literally.
the way you talk to these girls. I don't know anything about what you just said about I don't know anything about that. I'm talking
So
about
let me get this straight.
narcissism
So let me get
and
this.
how you talk
You
to these
hold on. Let me get
girls.
this straight. I'm rude for cutting people off, but you've been cutting me off every time I open my mouth.
I'm not in a relationship with you.
But I'm
Listen,
talking
listen.
about our dynamic. You're literally cutting me off every time I speak.
Cuz like I said, I'm only asking you about the narcissist comments and how you talk to these girls. I'm not talking about anything else. You keep deflecting. I
Bro, I'm
have no
literally
choice but to
trying to
cut
answer
you
your
off.
question
You're
with.
not even answering the real
I'm literally trying
question.
to answer your question with
But
context
you don't. You keep talking about something
because you
else.
keep cutting me off. You can't. You're not.
No.
I'm trying to tell you something for 30 seconds and you just keep cutting me off. How can we have an?
All right, no, I'm sorry. I'm asking about people calling you. So the clips of people reposting certain clips where you speak to these girls in a sort of abusive way. When you watch those two stuff, how does that make you feel? Do you see any truth in this, or do you feel like it's just we're pulling it out of our ass?
And
Like
so
we're
I want
making.
you to do me a favor. I want you to pull a clip of me calling somebody the B word, me calling them out of their name, or me putting them down. I want you to
And I want you to do something too. I want you to understand that you
I
don't
want
have to
you to
cuss
pull
at
a hold
someone
on, wait.
to
And
be
why don't
abusive.
Stop.
bro?
Stop. Be respectful.
Hey,
Have a
listen,
I
conversation.
am
this is the
respectful.
thing. You
You
guys
let this
come
guy
up.
talk to you any type of way doesn't mean I should.
I'm gonna just go ahead and let you talk. Just let me know when it's my turn.
No, for real, because just because you don't call someone a B word doesn't mean you're not abusive, doesn't mean you're not treating them a wrong way. I don't have to say a cuss word for me to be abusive. You could be abusive and use a bunch of words that, are super clean. Don't try and twist my words. I'm saying there are clips of you being verbally abusive, and there's also clips of you showing narcissistic signs. And I'm asking you if you see any realness in that, if you actually acknowledge that this could be truth, or if you feel like everyone's just making this up and we're all just
Dude, I
crazy.
literally do not pay attention to you guys because I'm not in a relationship with y'all. Why would I pay attention to somebody who I'm not in a relationship with? If
But
I
you're
look,
in a,
check this out, if I like to be in shape and I like to work out, and everybody says you work out too much, but they like me because of my shape, should I go and get fat because other people said that I work out too much to appease them, or should I appease the people that I'm in a relationship with?
okay, that's okay. Can I answer that real quick? If someone's saying that you're overweight and that you don't look good, that's one thing. But if someone's saying that your health is really at risk and you're saying, oh, they're just being haters, that's another thing entirely. We're not just saying things for saying things. We're looking at it and it's looking bad. I'm sorry, it's weird. You talk over the girls. Sometimes
Kind
you
of like how,
pull them, you tell them like,
kind of
uh,
like how you're talking over me today. You've been talking over me all day.
and then after that, there was
Exactly.
one
You've
scene
been you've
where
been talking over me all day.
there's another part where the girl had to leave the screen, and then we hear you in the back kind of scolding her under your breath, and then poor Olivia's trying to cover it up, and it's looking weird. I'm sorry.
Okay.
This
Well,
one thing, it's one thing if we're making it up, but it's another
yeah.
thing if it's really looking weird,
Well,
bro.
we got to give you guys something to talk about.
But that's what I'm
There's
saying.
people that
That's why
stay
it
up
doesn't
here
seem
till 2, 3
that's
in the
why it
morning
doesn't
knowing
seem
they got to get up.
sincere. It doesn't seem sincere because if this was really rooted out of love, you wouldn't have gotten all of these negative comments. But you strive off of love.
What?
Yep. Yep.
Okay.
If we saw this,
I'm gonna just say this. Do you watch basketball at all?
yes.
Okay. LeBron James, has he ever done anything wrong?
Yes.
He has. What did he do bad in the community? What did he do bad in the world?
I'm not talking about in basketball, I'm saying in life. I don't
Well, what
know.
did he do? He's never been in one big scare. He's never done it. I think he's been a great ambassador for the league. And every single day, people hit up LeBron. All LeBron does is try to love his wife and be the best basketball player that he can be. And you know what? People still call him the B word. They call him soft. They call him this. They call him that.
Okay,
He
I
literally does nothing
understand.
but try to be the best basketball player that he can be, and people still
I
hate on him.
understand that.
Tom
But the
Brady,
rate
same thing.
I
Anytime
get
you're
it.
great, people are going to hate on you.
I
That's just the way it is.
understand. But the ratio is crazy, bro. The
No,
ratio from yes, look at your comments. I'm not
bro, because
crazy.
okay, I'll put it to you like this: the only time people do go leave a review is if it's a negative review. People don't leave.
No.
People very rarely leave positive reviews.
No,
The
that's not
haters
true.
are going to be loud. That's okay. That is
That's not
okay.
true. And if you
That is
keep
okay.
thinking that way, you're just gonna keep enabling yourself thinking that way. Because if you look at other people's lives and you look at their comment section, and then you
Yeah.
look at your life and you look at your
They're not
comment
doing
section,
Yeah.
it's a
that.
different world.
They're
Yeah.
And
not doing
people
I'm
are
a,
not saying this just to
I'm
hop
a,
on a train
yeah.
because
I'm
we
a,
all want to hate on you at the same time. There's
I'm
something
with you.
weird going on.
I'm with you. I'm gonna ask you a question. Why exactly should we listen to you?
The reason why I feel like you should listen to me is because there's some truth in what I'm saying. I might not be, what everyone else is
Do you
saying.
have a
They all,
relationship?
yes,
All right. How long you been in a relationship?
for like 2 years.
And what kind of business do you and your boyfriend got together?
We all don't have a business together. I work,
So,
he works. We both make money. We both live good. We don't have a business together. Not every relationship is like that. I'm sorry. My
so you
point
guys in a
is,
relationship and not
my
doing
point is your comment ratio from negative to positive is insane. And if you keep
it.
thinking that everyone's being negative just because we're trying to be haters, trying to be haters, trying to be haters, you're enabling yourself and you're feeding yourself off of negativity. That's it. I
All right.
just call it for what it is. Say you like the haters because they make
I
you more
do.
famous,
I
and
do.
that's it.
I do
But
like.
stop
I
acting
love
like
them.
we're crazy.
No, I love them. I love them so much.
Okay, well, that's all you had to say. I knew it was fake from the get-go. If it was really out of
But it's
love,
not.
you wouldn't.
Not
If it was really out
wait,
of
hold on.
love, if
Where do
it
you?
was
What if you
really
don't mind?
out of
If you don't
love,
mind telling
if
me what
this was
city?
really out of love, you
What
wouldn't
city do you
respect
live in?
this. If
What
it was
city do you
really
live
out of love, you
Oh.
wouldn't like people
in?
talking about you this way if it was
What
really out of love.
city do you live in?
I don't have to say this.
I know, but I'm asking you, what city do you live in? If you're not
I
gonna do it
live
yourself, please do it for me.
Well, I live in Canada. I live in the province of Quebec, but I'm not going to say the city because I don't feel
Never
like it.
mind. I was gonna say if you live, listen, if you live in the province of Quebec, comment ça va, mademoiselle?
Ça va bien?
Hey, ça va bien, et toi? But with that being said, I was gonna say I'm gonna come and build something there. I'm gonna go and come do something nice for the community. You guys fuel me so much. You guys honestly just push me to greatness. The more people
The
hate,
negativity pushes you. You just said it. You like the hate. You like the haters. It keeps you
We've
more
been saying
famous.
this for the past 5 minutes. Yes, we've been saying this.
So then it can't be rooted out of love. You would never want anyone to talk about people you love this type of way. I'm
if you
sorry.
notice that I don't have a problem when you guys talk about me. I only have a problem when you guys talk about my boy.
No, because they talk about everyone crazy. They talk about Shanice. They talk about Olivia. They talk about you the
Listen,
most. They talk about everyone. They call the girls delusional for doing what they're doing. I think, it's your life. Live it the way you want to live it. They call you a narcissist 24/7. They call everyone stupid. They call everyone fake.
so
You
let me
think
get
Well,
it's a
straight.
scam.
I'm supposed to not be go on and push my family to greatness because we're supposed to let some haters.
I'm saying if you're looking at the way this is being pushed through negativity, you're getting fame out of negativity. You wouldn't link that with anyone you love. I'm sorry.
Okay.
No one does.
So what negative thing have they done besides existing?
Wait, I'm talking about the comments. I'm talking about your
But
your
what
interactions.
negative thing have we done besides like existed and try to give out free information?
That's what I'm trying to ask myself. I honestly feel like the reason why you're getting all this backlash is first you, Sean, the way you behave, and secondly, the fact that we can't really see the real behind this. There's something
We
that's kind
spend
of
hours, hundreds of hours, and you guys pull little like segments of stuff that you guys think happen. You guys don't even have the whole
but
story.
I'm sure you have
You
some
got
people
listen,
that hop
we've been
on
on
here and
live
like
for
you
hundreds of hours. How do you guys feel like you don't like know like the real thing? Like what do you mean?
because you keep putting up a facade like for example the text that you put in the question, young professional women, would you be in a poly relationship?
That's
That's a
literally
controversial question, right? That's a cool question. If people came here just to answer that, that's cool, but they don't
but y'all can't
because of the
answer.
no,
you
you
guys
don't feed.
instead of like you guys asking that question, you guys choose to come up here and like shout your insults, and that's fine. You
Because
are
there's something going on that doesn't seem right. First, how young Olivia is. Second, how you overtalk them. Third, that you are a narcissist.
okay. So
Fourth, the fact that you guys do
over
these
talking
lives and
people,
kind of
if over talking
profit
people,
over negative engagement
listen, if
and then
over
cover it as if it's love.
if
It's
over talking
weird.
people, if over talking people is so bad, why have you been over talking me all day?
I'm saying that
Bruh.
I'm butting in because you never answered the actual question I
Because
posed.
you cut me off before I get to my answer.
No, I've let you
Bruh. I
speak till
literally
the
didn't
end.
say one sentence without you saying no and cutting me off.
Look, I've let you say a lot of points till the end, and you still didn't answer half of the questions I asked.
Because you cut me off. I
No,
love Bruh.
I'm
I'm
sorry. And
the
you can look in
person
the
when you cut
comments.
me
I
off.
know I'm not delusional. I
I
let you
never
speak till
said
the
that.
end a couple of times, and you didn't answer any of the questions. I'm sorry.
Bro.
You didn't.
Bro, I literally never said that. I never ever like said that you were delusional. That never came out of my mouth.
No, but I'm saying when I ask you a question, you tell an unrelated story.
But
I've
I'm
asked
trying
you about the two girls. You started
to
talking about
okay,
basketball.
listen. If you ask me to fly to a destination, you gotta let me land my plane.
You
You're
did though,
literally
and it didn't make
you're
sense.
literally you're asking me a question and as my plane's taking off, you just are like, hey, up, nope, turn the engines off.
Plane crashed.
How can I ever land my plane if you never let me land my plane?
I'm sorry, it crashed. You keep deflecting. Every time I ask you a question, you talk about basketball. Then you want to talk about, do you have a business with your family? Then you want to talk about, what city do you live in?
I gave you a specific example of how LeBron, only thing he does, tries to be the best basketball player, and he gets a lot of hate. I think that's very relevant
And I said to
to what
respond, like, and as a response to that, I said the ratio between LeBron's positivity and negativity is nowhere compared to yours. And
well,
that he feeds off of positivity while you feed off of negativity. And that's why you guys can never
no,
be the same.
I feed off of negativity. Y'all feed off of negativity.
No, we
Hold on, if I fed off of negativity, I would be like, come up here, jump up here, and give me your best insult. Or do you think I'm delusional? Or do you think my queens are delusional? I never said any of that.
but you
It literally the question is says, young professional women, would you be in a poly relationship? Text royalty to 619 for positive daily text messages. How is
but
that any way negative?
because this is what I mean.
It's number
By
for
getting on live and
positive text
seeing,
messages.
but you get on live and you see that half, no, 90% of your comments are negative, but you keep going on live. You keep
I
going on live.
literally don't look at the comments,
But that's what I mean by you feed off of the negative
but I
interactions.
don't.
Because you would have stopped this. You would have been stopped this if
I
you
don't
felt
even.
like I don't want to feed off of this negative
I don't
stuff.
even look at them. But I do like haters. I love haters. I love them.
Like I said, you could have just said that and then stop acting like you
I've
don't
been
feed
saying
off
that
of it.
the whole
No,
time.
you just said you don't feed off of negative energy
Listen,
when
this
you
is
just
what we're
said
gonna,
you like
this,
haters.
this is exactly what I'm going to do. This is where it's going to go. My biggest hater, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to offer to fly them out here so then they can see my massage chairs and the TV and the mirrors. And they can stay here for a weekend and I'm going to pay for the whole thing. And then I want them to go back and report, hey, is he really fake or is he legit?
Okay. Well, I'm gonna
Whoever
hop
my big
off.
hater is, probably poly clowns. Where you at? I know you're here.
Well,
I want to fly you out. All
I'm
expense trip on me.
I'm gonna hop off. I
All right,
just wanted to close off
for
by
a whole
saying
weekend.
that
Make it a week so you
for
can
the
see.
girls, for Shanice and Olivia, I really hope that you grow out of this some sort of platform
Can I
and
ask?
that so that after this is over, or if this doesn't work, you still have something out of this because it wouldn't be worth it if it's all him, all him, all him. And so I feel like if that's what's going on, if you both are growing out of this and getting platforms, then in the end, you know what? That's good for y'all. I'm not mad at it. I just, call it for what it is. It just doesn't seem like real love over here. I'm sorry.
Okay.
All
Well.
right.
You could
So
kick me off.
Oh
nobody
yeah,
wants
sure
to kick
thing.
you off. Listen, I want to say this. I appreciate you for coming on and giving your opinion. I know it's hard. You guys are so brave. And I also want to say this. I really hope you go and do some epic stuff with your king. And I hope you all build a kingdom. I really
Thank
hope
you.
you all build a kingdom so our kids don't have to get it out the mud. They can get it.
Thank you. That's the thing. I'm sorry I didn't show my face. I show my face on TikTok, so I'm not a fake person. If y'all want to see what I look like, it's all there, but I'm not looking good right now. And
You
I
know,
hope,
you,
I hope you
you guys
guys
go
all
do
the
your thing.
best.
You guys go do your
Thank
thing.
you.
Yeah.
Have a
Bye.
nice day. Bye.
You too. Bye. Oh, she's so